Hey guys, I did a few videos today, so I'll be uploading those in the coming days, but I just wanted to do like a heart healthy video again tonight. Excuse me. I was gonna go over like what, in case you're not familiar with it or whatever, like exactly what is a heart attack. So your heart is a muscle, and it's a very important muscle, obviously. It has a lot of little vessels in it, but it has four main arteries. I think it's the left main artery, the left anterior descending artery, the right coronary artery, and the right circumflex. Your heart pumps all the blood throughout your body. And whenever one of the vessels gets blocked, it can't pump the blood through that vessel to your body. So your body somewhere is not getting enough blood and oxygen and all that. So there's several different kinds of heart attacks. There's one where your artery just has a spasm, and I think that's kind of rare. From what I've read, a lot of times it happens. That would be the kind that might happen in younger people. It's when your artery, one of them, has like a muscle spasm and it closes up, and that's what causes the heart attack, because there's like a temporary blockage there when it closes. Then you have like a plaque buildup in your artery, which is a gradual increase of plaque, and then eventually you'll have a heart attack whenever it's completely blocks your artery. There's also one which is the most common, and which is the one like I had, where you could have like only 5 or 10% plaque in your artery, and something like maybe inflammation or something like that just causes a piece of that unstable plaque to break off inside there. And when it breaks off, your blood cells come in, because the white blood cells, because they're there to protect you. So normally your white blood cells fight off infections and things like that. Well, in a heart attack, when the plaque breaks off, they mean well. They go to the artery where the plaque broke off to help you, but instead of helping you, they build up right there, and then it causes the blood clot. And once that blood clot is there, your artery's blocked and you have your heart attack. There's several things after you have your heart attack that they can do for you. Well, if you have a heart attack and you go into cardiac arrest, obviously you need someone to call 911 and give you chest compressions to help you until the ambulance gets there and they can do it. So after you have a heart attack, they're going to take you to the ER or whatever and examine your symptoms and all that stuff. And if you did have a heart attack, once they confirm it, they're going to pump you full of heparin and give you baby aspirins, maybe nitroglycerin. I don't know. Nitroglycerin is a drug. It can be either sublingual or there's a patch, and it just opens up your arteries and everything, and it can make you feel dizzy and everything from all the blood flow and everything. But once they confirm it, they can do a heart cath. The heart cath is where they either go up an artery in your leg up here near your crotch, or they can do it in your wrist, and this where they did mine, in my wrist, and they go through that and they go up to your heart, and they can inject a dye, and it will show them exactly where the blockages are, if there's any blockages, and they can put a stent in. There's medication stents that release medication. You have to be on blood thinners. When you get a medicated stent, I think you don't have to be on blood thinners quite as long afterwards. But then there's just plain metal stents, and if you get one of those, then you have to be on blood thinner longer. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. But I'm still on blood thinner, and it's been over 3 years. They never took me off of it, so, and I'm doing fine on it. I mean, I bruise really easily, but you know, it happens. But there's also, like, when they go up through there, that's when they can put the stent in during the heart cath, and they can do like a balloon angioplasty where they put the little thing in there and then they expand it, so it expands your artery and kind of pushes the plaque up like this, and then they can put the stent in and open up your artery. The stent kind of holds it open like that. And if you have a lot of blockages, or it's too far along, like in a lot of your arteries, and it's bad, they'll do a bypass on you, and they'll do regular just bypass surgery. There's double bypass, triple bypass, quadruple bypass, because you have, like I said, 4 main arteries. If you have bypass, normally they would cut you right here in your chest, and they, I believe, have to break your ribs to get to your heart, and then they'll get some artery from another part of your body and put it, like, bypass where the blockage is in your artery, and bypass it with the new one. Obviously, your other arteries in other places might not be as large as your ones in your heart, or, you know, they're maybe not made for the heart, you know, because they're somewhere else in your body, so the bypass may not be forever. It may fail while they do it, or the artery might not last, you know, the whole time to the rest of your life. I mean, maybe it will. There is one artery, and I can't remember where it is. I think it might be in your chest or somewhere, but it's a large vessel, and usually they will put that one if your left anterior descending artery is blocked, because it's a larger vessel, and the left anterior descending artery is the worst artery to have. I mean, any heart attack's bad, but it's the worst one. They call it the widowmaker heart attack if you have one in there, because of the low survival rate. I thought I read somewhere that it was like 10 to 15% or something like that. So it's really scary, and if they do bypass for that, that's why they would save that really nice big vessel for that artery. I'm tired. So yeah, once you have the heart attack, those are the 2 things that they will do for you. If you're having like the spasms and stuff, you don't really need to put a stent in there. They just need to probably give you some kind of medication to stop, you know, having spasms and in your muscles and your arteries and stuff. But they will not stent an artery. If they go in with a heart cath and they see that you have other plaque buildup, they'll not put a stent in those arteries unless they're, I think it's above 75-80% blocked. And I have one in my widowmaker artery. This is 65% blockage, or it was 3.5 years ago. And my cardiologist has not done any kind of like routine heart caths, which they don't normally do routine heart caths, but haven't done a stress test or anything like that. And I'm just hoping that it's still 65% and it's stable and it's not growing because I'm on the cholesterol medicine, and my cholesterol is really low, and it always has been. And I'm hoping that the cholesterol medicine has, if there was any unstable plaque in that artery, has stabilized it. But yeah, that is what a heart attack is. And when you have a heart attack, there's always some kind of damage, because when your artery's blocked and it's not able to have blood flow, a part of your heart muscle will die. When the heart muscle part of it dies, there's no way to get it back. Like it's gone no matter what. So the longer you wait after you have symptoms of a heart attack, if you have one, the longer you wait, the more you're gonna have chance that the heart muscle, more of it's gonna die. And if you wait a really long time, or even right away, I mean, it can kill, a heart attack can kill you right away, or, you know, you just never know. But if you make it and you wait a long time, like, it's gonna kill more of your heart muscle, and it can put you in heart failure. I mean, any heart attack can put you in heart failure, like, but if it's a really bad heart attack, a really strong heart attack, it could put you in heart failure right away. It's best, like, if you have any symptoms, like I said, it doesn't matter how old you are. I have never had high cholesterol, never had high blood pressure. Everything has been perfect. All my labs were always perfect. Cholesterol was always less than what it needed to be, and it's just was always good, and it was just very surprising. And younger people don't, it's not common, but I had one at 35. I've known about people that's had them at 20, 30, you know, and older than me, like in their 40s. And it's just, you know, they're not, heart attacks don't care how old you are. And if you have genetics in your genes that, you know, your family's had it, family history of having it, especially at a young age, then you are more at risk for that. But the main thing is, don't ignore any of your symptoms. You're more likely to survive the sooner you get somewhere and you get help. If you feel like you're having a heart attack, then just go somewhere to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry. A heart attack feels different for everybody. They told me in the hospital, once you have one, no heart attacks are the same, but since I've had one, I know what it feels like to me. So if I have another one, I would be able to get help sooner, because I would know, I would recognize the symptoms. But symptoms could be your face, jaw pain, neck pain. It can be your arm pain, left arm pain, all of the above, you know. Or it can be like mine, I had no pain. It was just like, I never had a panic attack before that, but it was like what I would imagine a panic attack would be. I just, all of a sudden on that airplane, I just got this feeling like, I don't know, like panicky, like they say it's like a feeling of sudden doom or something. And so I just had to get up and move. So I went to the bathroom, and then once I got to the bathroom, I felt really nauseous for a few minutes. So I just laid my head down on the little sink thing in the plain bathroom. And then when I came out, I had to wait because the flight attendant was going up and down giving people the drinks and the snacks and everything. And she was blocking my seat, and I was standing there, and I felt like I was going to be so sick. Like I just did not feel like standing up. I just had to lean over on someone's chair until she moved. When I got back to my seat, I was like, oh, maybe my sugar's low. I mean, I'm not a diabetic or anything. I've never had any problem with my sugar, but I was like, the way I was shaking and everything, like, because of the panicky feeling, I was shaking really bad. And I said, I got her to give me an orange juice and a pack of like wafer crackers, and I ate the crackers, started drinking my orange juice. I spilled it all over me because like I was shaking so bad I couldn't even hold it. So for the rest of the flight, I think I was like 30-45 minutes away from Salt Lake City where we were going to land. So I just laid my head on my friend's shoulder and just closed my eyes till we got ready to get out. When I got out, I had trouble breathing when I was walking. I was super, super thirsty. I just felt really, just had a really weird, panicky, anxious feeling and short of breath. And I went back to the hotel. I was going to sleep. I slept for an hour and got up to brush my hair because there was so many things I wanted to do before we had our oncology conference. Because we were at the Grand America Hotel, and they had like all these little shops in there, and they had a macaroon shop, and I've never had one of those before, and I wanted to go buy a little cute box of them. And I got up and brushed my hair, and I did not feel good still. When I laid on the bed before I got up, I felt completely fine. When I sit down, I would feel fine. It was only when I stood up or walked. So heart attacks, like I said, I mean, I had no pain. It would just be what I imagined a panic attack would feel like. So I waited a few hours before I went anywhere to get help, and a lot could have happened in that few hours. I'm very lucky that I made it through that. I should not have went to sleep. I should not have just got off the plane. I should have told someone on the plane how I was feeling. I just thought, well, if it's nothing, I don't want them to land the plane and, all these people not get to where they're going on time and all that stuff. So I just didn't say anything. I should have. I waited forever on our transportation to pick us up from the airport, got checked in the hotel, took a nap, and all that time was wasted. Like, I could have went somewhere sooner, and thankfully he said I had a pretty moderate sized heart attack, but thankfully there was very mild damage. There wasn't very like they did an echo before they did the heart cath, and they couldn't tell anything like from the echo. That's when they told me, don't be surprised when you wake up if we didn't find anything. So I mean, it was, like I said, very minimal damage. I was very lucky. Not everyone is that lucky, unfortunately. Some people don't make it at all, and that's really sad. And some people like go into cardiac arrest right away. Some people don't have people with them to help them if that happens, or to call 911. And so it's important just to have a plan. Any kind of emergency, even if it's not heart related, like, you need to have some kind of plan. On your phone, if you have like your Google Assistant or Siri or whatever. Like, I have Siri, I have the iPhone. If I was feeling bad, I wouldn't have to pick up the phone to call anyone. I could just say, hey Siri, and call 911, and she would do that. And that's a good thing. And I've also, like, with our home alarm system, we have these two little white button things, and if you're having any kind of emergency, or someone breaks in, or health emergency or whatever, you can just press the button and it will go to the monitoring people, and they can call someone to come and help you. So if I'm ever by myself and something happens, then I can do that. But I still kind of get scared when I'm by myself. I like to have someone here. I mean, there's times that I want to be alone, because of depression and everything, but I like for someone to be at least somewhere in the house, even if I'm not wanting to be around anybody at that time. So So yeah, that's what a heart attack is, and it's very serious. Heart disease is the #1 killer above cancer and anything else, and it's just very, very common. And a lot of times it can be preventable with diet, exercise, and things like that. But a lot of times it can't. Like in my situation, it was just genetics. They said there was absolutely nothing I could have done to prevent it. And I had the plaque rupture. There must have been some kind of inflammation or something that caused it to rupture. And that's what happened. But like I said, take it seriously. It's better safe than sorry. If you have any symptoms, no matter what age you are, any kind of symptoms, just go somewhere and get checked out. It's the best thing, because you don't want to wait and have something worse happen, like heart failure or death, even, cardiac arrest, whatever. But you guys be safe, and I will upload more videos. They're not all heart stuff. Like, I do want to upload heart stuff, but I'm gonna have other videos too, and the other videos aren't all heart related. And I do have a couple heart healthy recipes that I want to video. I haven't done yet, but just be looking in the next couple days, because I'll have several things going up, I'm sure. So thanks for listening, you guys, and you be safe and have a good evening.